Hi everyone, this is Donny Lowy from Closeout I hope you're doing well today. I'd like to discuss with you the best places for finding wholesale brand name clothing liquidations. If you want to make really good money as a wholesaler or as a retailer, you need to maximize your profit margin. The way you do that is by paying the lowest possible wholesale closeout price on the brand name clothing that you are buying. So I'm going to give you a few sources and a few ideas on how to find the best possible deals. One option is you're always welcome to visit my warehouse. I have a closeout warehouse in Brooklyn, New York, and I have different inventory that changes all the time. Now, I don't want you to think I'm just plugging my own business. I do want to give you a few other really good sources. There's two websites. One website is wholesalecentral.com. The other one is closeoutcentral.com. They're both owned by Summer Communications. Both of those websites are set up for wholesale and closeout businesses to sell their overstock, their excess merchandise, their regular wholesale line, their liquidations, their surplus, their store return merchandise. Now, those websites are aimed specifically towards the wholesale and closeout industry. So the prices that you're going to find are going to reflect the fact that they are selling to resellers, and vendors who are selling on both those websites are aware that they have a lot of competition directly on those websites, so they're going to be encouraged to give you the best possible wholesale and closeout price on the merchandise that they're selling. Having said that, there are going to be closeout brokers on those websites who are obtaining their merchandise from another source, so they're not going to be able to give you the same price as if you went directly to the source, unless the source was giving them a commission for referring business. But of course, the source would have to mark up their prices to cover that commission. So you always want to deal directly with the source. Another website you can look at is Liquidation.com. They run online auctions, and what's unique is that there are no minimums, there are no reserves set in place, so you can bid as low as you want for the merchandise that's being sold. I would say Liquidation.com is a last resort for sellers of wholesale and closeout merchandise, so the merchandise will go at a very low price, but on the other hand, it's going to be merchandise which the sellers had a difficult time selling elsewhere. Then you have large companies such as Genco that liquidate merchandise on behalf of department stores and large retailers. A lot of the merchandise is going to be store returns, so you do need to be familiar with what store return merchandise is. It can be damaged, or it can be in brand new condition. It could be clothing that's in brand new condition but it's missing the tags or the labels, so you do want to be aware of what it is that you're buying. Another way to get really good wholesale liquidation prices is by going directly to warehouses, by going to showrooms in the New York wholesale district. You could go to the LA wholesale district, and there are many other wholesale districts. Dubai has a very vibrant wholesale market. You could go to China as well. But if you are going to buy brand names, be very careful that what you're buying is authentic. You don't want to buy even authentic clothing that was made by a factory for a brand name, because the brand name might not have given that factory permission to sell that merchandise. So there are many different websites that you can use to find really good deals. I recommend that once you find a company that you're comfortable with, go visit their warehouse. If you can't visit it yourself, send a relative or a friend to look at the merchandise that's available in their warehouse. I always invite customers and their relatives and their friends to come to my warehouse so they could see everything in person. Alright, I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, please give me a call. My website is closeoutexplosion.com. I'd be very happy for you to visit my warehouse in Brooklyn. Have a great day.